Folks, we are back. Brief pause. They were just changing over the horses in the background there, as you saw it. Interesting enough, there's a chap up here, like a march along, who's rubbing his head, or was rubbing his head, on the horse. So, what's he doing? Oh, now he's sacrificing his arm. Guys, I'm really hoping next step is not self-immolation.
You want to go around? Não, mas vende não quer?
Gets his finger stuck, it's going to be his own fault.
On va aller le toucher? Téléphone? D'accord. C'est bon? On peut y aller?
Hello, don't worry about the camera.
Là?
Deux? C'est qui les chevals?
I have no idea what's going on this morning there, people. Same with the same with the zillion people zooming and cramming around behind me. Okay. Madness, madness. I thought I'd give the very friendly gent a couple of minutes to spread his word. Not that I agree or disagree with it, but I like to give people a voice when perhaps others don't. And there we have it. If I can actually get through the gate at some point. One interesting thing coming up, guys, we've got police horses approaching, but the central gates are closed. And the biggest issue today is that some tourists are absolutely not paying attention. They're dragging their kids along, small little kids, not even noticing that there are so many other people walking around and the kids are getting pushed at stuff. Really, 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 really crazy to see people not paying attention at all to their surroundings. So here we go. These two beauties are going to have to squeeze through the side gates because at the moment the front gates, for whatever reason, are closed. Oh, I spy Yeoman, I think, on the left. Pretty sure that's Yeoman. Yep, I hope it is. Yeoman? Yeoman. Yeoman. Look. And Putney. Oh, wow. How's about that? Yeoman and Putney. Wow. Okay, so look at all these tourist clowns just like not moving out of the way. Look, hey, Yeoman. Look at the look on their faces. They're all like, whoa. Massive, glorious unicorn-style horse pushing through an enormous throng of people. Look at them all. They still have to tell everybody to mind their backs because they're not paying attention at all. What a pleasure that is, eh? Massive floppy Yeoman. Oh. He just stuck his finger out at this idiot bus driver who was going way too fast. See that? I think he said stop for the horses, or watch the horses, one or the other. You see that? Or hear that? Mounted police versus bus driver. Interesting. I'd like to know what would have happened if the bus driver had not stopped in time and they had to dismount and arrest her. I wonder if they would have refunded all the passengers. This is what we've got, guys, going on at the front. Crazy, eh? I'll attempt to ID these new ones in a few minutes, guys, when there's a bit of space. And boom, we're in, right in the front. This horse does not look familiar to me. I've got a feeling. Wait, let me just have a look at that hoof number. But the number is partially obscured. Wait. People are loving the sunshine today. I can't say I blame them. Yeah, the toe clip is hiding one of the numbers. So it's going to be a bit of guesswork on this one, I think. 1 second. Instinctively, just looking at the top of the number, I'm going to call this as being Tennyson. If anyone knows different, let me know, but I'm about 95% certain. I got one digit very clearly, the other digit I'm pretty sure. Sorry, chap. Thank you. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is Tennyson, guys. Which is one we haven't seen for a while. A very long while.
Come on, closer. Closer. 1 second, 1 second. One more.
Good to see the kind of temperament this horse might have. I don't remember any footage recently of this horse here. Oh, nipper, just curious. Guess we'll see in a minute. And yet more police horses. What on earth? Oh, guys. Brutus is back. 1 second. Look at this, guys. Brutus. Wow, look. Spectacular, glorious, and thoroughly unique Brutus. We haven't seen that horse for absolutely weeks. I was really hoping that we might get a shot of Brutus again. It's been so long since he was here. Lots of guards. I didn't put the camera on them as I was going this way, but you can see them walking. I think they're probably going to Downing Street for some kind of event. They're all suited and booted. Wow, Brutus is so beautiful. Really, really amazing looking horse. Without doubt, the most unique of all the horses. Not necessarily more beautiful, but just the most unique. It's so distinctive. Okay, and luckily we got straight back into the front. How's about that, people? So, yeah, Tennyson's very curious. Look. He's got something in a bag he wants. Broden was rubbing his head on the other horse's back. He'll be here in a second. There he is, look, waiting for his turn on the left. Oh, is Tennyson a nipper? Oh, looking like where? Either that, they've got something in the bags that he wants. This might explain why Tennyson hasn't been here for a while. He's back, not a happy horse. Looks to me, correct me if I'm wrong, questions, looking at, for example, the striations around the eyelids, I would guess this horse is probably around 10 years old. What do we think? In other words, an older horse than the typical that we see here. Sorry, chap. Sorry. It's okay, I don't want you to knock yourself. Oh wait, hold on a second. Why have the lifeguards been hiding Tennyson? I think I'm beginning to understand why. Or Monderson, we're going to call this horse. Oh, red Hunter wellies on in this weather, look. Why would you wear red Hunter wellies? Oh, here he is. Bro is back, doing his thing. This guy there. He loves rubbing his head on that. I don't know why. I mean, the funny thing is, if he rubs himself that way in daylight, what's he doing with the horses after dark? I want to think about that. He's definitely a bit of a naughty fellow. Oh, okay. Moroccan's in the house. Definitely Moroccan haircut. Amazing hair. Which means I get out of the way. Oh. It's a very good horse, yeah.
Where's my pointing next year?
I'm not sure if it actually wants to bite somebody or it's just curious. So we'll find out shortly.
No one, I was the only one there.
Really?
Yeah.
Oops. Just going to run into the box. And the guard's like, huh? Where are you going? Can I stroke it? Yes, but that doesn't mean you can grab the reins, as she just did. Okay, some of the toys behind are not happy at all that she touched the reins. Here comes the lifeguard gatesman. Yeah, I mean, these silly headlights. I would take a guess the maximum without the helmet, 6'6" to 6'7". Yeah, I know. I don't know who it was that made a 7-foot guard. Oh goodness, we're gonna have like a 15-foot guard, everybody, or like a 47 hands horse. These channels that use these super sensationalist terms. Oh, he's back. Oh, the trooper doesn't like that. He's like, get your head off my horse. Even the horse doesn't like it. Look, it's like, get lost. So obviously munch her bag. Civil servant, look. Oh, excuse me, everybody. I'm frightfully late for work. I don't know why so many people got like bobble hats and stuff on. It's like it's freaking summer almost. It's super warm today. People are dressed like they're going skiing. Oh, Brazil on the right. It's the amount of time goes until one of these horses is going to mistake a toy's head for a vegetable. Is it Matt Hancock? Oh god, bro is back yet again. I think the guard is really deciding whether to behead him or not. What do you think, guys? Does he deserve to be beheaded? Like I'm left. Nope, he's not going to risk it. He's off. But he'll be back. He'll be back to annoy the horses soon.
He heard you.
Oh god, he's actually coming back. Wait. Oh no. I think he's got equine level hearing. 100%. Yep, the light is amazing today. She's like, are you finished? Like, Oi. He almost dropped his kid. Did that hurt? Yeah, I saw you a little bit like, whoa. Cheeky horse. Wait, is that a kid or is it a teddy bear? A teddy bear. Oh God, here we go again. Even the horse doesn't like it. I was like, right, that's it. Last warning.
Must have seen Kellen.
Oh, what is he doing, this guy, I swear. Hoezo is van die? Is uit India of Sri Lanka? Sri Lanka, It's constant. He's got comes the other horse to annoy him now. I'm going to stay here. Oh wow.
¿Ves el uniforme que tiene?
Dutch Bro's in the house.
Hey, who's been enough? Ben je bang?
I think.
Normaal ziet het niet uit als het niet leuk is.
Oh, wow, that's quite the outfit. I think she took a trip to holiday to Morocco and basically bought the entire souk. She's wearing all of it now in one outfit.
Bertuś, odwróć się. A możesz się uśmiechnąć? A chciałbyś cukierka? A uśmiech? Ale ja nie mam, kupimy.
This horse, no, this is not Arnie. No, this is a new one that we haven't seen here for some time. I'm not sure I've ever seen this one before. It's a new, definitely new one. No, it's definitely 100% not Arnie. Not. The thing is, you can only see half the number. See, like the little toe clip. You can only see one of the digits, the 2 digits.
Same trait.
Yeah, massively same trait.
Nie, my tam że nie wolno dotykać. Ale zawsze mają z paniami, no nie mogą mieć... Poczekaj, bo Bernard, miałeś pilnować Bernarda, chodź. Sorry. Słuchajcie, bo ja...
Then we can decide who's next. Ta-da!
You can see, you can see.
Another lady's dressed up today. Flowers going to get damaged. Flowers, sorry. Flowers hanging out. Yeah, don't worry about the kid behind you. Kid's like, is it my turn or what?
Thank you so much. Being a little bit quiet, guys, because there are other people here that I know filming, so I'm not being like super talkative. I will in a second when we move to the other end and have another look around in the yard. Really enjoyed this much time in front of Tennyson, who's an absolute superstar horse. Really clearly likes his space and isn't afraid to show the tourists that, you know what, move. Look at this dude, wow, quite an outfit. People are really getting dressed up now the sun's out. That's actually, in fact, one of the highlights of the summer months. The sartorial choices of tourists. Let's move ourselves back to the other end. It's really busy today. Sorry, excuse me. Thank you. Oh, pretty hectic being in that squash, folks. I actually couldn't physically move properly for about 20 minutes there, but we will spend some time in front of the other horse, who I can't even remember if I ID'd yet or not, shortly. So Tennyson behind us, I'm pretty sure we didn't ID that horse. Back in the yard briefly. Beautiful afternoon, actually. Thoroughly lovely. Breezy, bright, sunshine, just wow. I wonder everyone's, almost everyone's being super well behaved. flaring on the frame. There we are. Oh. Perfect timing. The guy got a brilliant little video there. His wife shot a brilliant video. Just as the guard decided to leave his post briefly. Oh. Little bro's like, hello. There's the bell, means the guard's off again. It's my cue to get way out of the way. Oh, see, that's what I was when you leave it too late. Oh. He's going to get in trouble. What is he doing? Chap. And he's at work. What are you doing? It's not a joke. But it's not a joke. Then you wait till he stands it and you take a picture, yeah? Or you're going to get thrown out.
But slowly.
He's being super
Slowly with my son. No.
Or the guard would have pushed him.
Don't touch
I
him.
just helped him, rescued him from the guard.
Why?
Okay.
Why?
Go.
You
There's the
don't
police.
touch
There's
him.
the police. Go and
You
talk to the
don't-
police.
you
Go
don't-
and talk to the police.
You don't touch him.
He
What's
was
the
right
problem?
next to him. He's being
Yes, next to
disrespectful.
him.
This is a palace. It's a military establishment.
Yes.
He's acting like a clown. Is he a clown or not?
No, it's
Right.
not.
He's not a clown.
He don't touch him. It's not a problem.
You're not
If-
listening
if
to me.
it's-
You're not listening. I'm trying to explain it to you. He was too close. He is mocking
Wait,
the guard.
if it's a
Okay.
problem, there is guard. He can't.
They didn't see
you
it.
Say it.
Would you like me to get
But-
them instead?
Wait, but not touch him like this.
The police are right there.
Sorry.
If you don't
Say
like it,
Say it.
I did. I just said excuse me. He didn't listen.
Okay.
If he didn't hear, it's his problem, not my problem. Yeah.
Oui, mais non, mais tu tiens pas comme ça.
Respect it. I was in Paris 2 weeks ago. I respected the environment I was in. Okay. Respect it. Teach him respect. Then I wouldn't need to do it for you, would I?
No.
Problem solved. Absolute. Putain, guys. Seriously, completely stupid French woman. 1 second. No, they're not going to go. I was really hoping they'd go over and complain to the police. I didn't do anything. I just put my arm there so he couldn't continue walking. You saw that, guys. I hope the camera picks up accurately. Complete and utter stupid kid. Right there. He's like, oh, she didn't touch. He did. He actually did. He was brushing his arm against him. But more importantly, he thought it was some kind of a game. And the parents were not looking out at all for him because they were distracted. Typical. Really not an ideal situation, but hey, you know, respect the environment or don't bother coming. Simple, really. That I almost got in trouble then. That was me distracted then for a second. You see that, guys? I just got out of the way in time. Whoa, that was lucky.
That way. That way. Hello.
It's extraordinary actually that the woman was more concerned about the fact that I told her son off than her wanted to tell her own son off. I mean, just like, what? I can't understand some people, I really can't. I was really hoping she'd go and speak to the police because I didn't touch the kid. Unbelievable. They have got a very difficult job without disrespectful tourists, am I right? Yeah, there is a lot of stupidity here. Yeah, we see it. Yeah, it's extraordinary. No, my pleasure, thank you. They clearly weren't paying attention, so I'm not the kid's parent, but if the parents are not doing their job, and the guard might well have pushed that boy out of the way, so actually saved him potentially from looking like a complete idiot. Thank you that you noticed that. Pleasure. Okay guys, so we had someone that witnessed the whole thing behind me. I mean, it's all on CCTV here anyway. This is what I was really hoping they'd go over to the police and be like, oh, this guy, blah, 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 my son. Nah, I just saved the kid, for goodness sake. That guard's a gent, and he absolutely would not, in any way at all, have actually pushed the kid out of the way. He wouldn't have done it. But that boy was, and I hope we got it really clearly, I won't know until I look back at the footage, was walking alongside, mocking, brushing. And I'm not entirely sure why he was even doing it because the parents weren't even paying attention. So it's kind of like, hello, who exactly was taking the video. Odd. You know, I said before, guys, it really is not my job at all, and I really don't like getting involved when things go a little bit wrong. But at the same time, if people are being overtly disrespectful, intentionally and overtly disrespectful, yeah, that's it's complicated. Let's put it that way. I mean, to be honest, actually quite lucky that the little group, I think there were 2 or 3 kids plus his mum plus another lady plus the boy. It's actually lucky that they didn't all get thrown out. I think because the yard's so busy today, and you can see this, look at it, there have been so many large groups going through that the police can't really see every single little thing that's in the middle of the crowd. I mean, there's always someone in the guard room watching if anything, you know, goes badly wrong, but really, really extraordinary. Okay, let's go back to the front, folks, and focus on the horses. See, this is why, in some respects, I am looking forward to the summer, but in other respects, I'm not looking forward to the summer. What I mean by that? Well, those kind of incidents that we just hopefully capture clearly are commonplace in the summer months. I remember last year, during the TikTok live, so many things went wrong, so many idiots, especially during the month, or 3.5, 4 weeks, give or take a month, the King's Troop Royal Horse Artillery were here, and they will, as far as I'm aware, be back in just over 6 weeks from now, folks. They normally arrive in the first week of July. If it's the same as last year, first week of July. It's a real pity, though, that of all of the nationalities that we could have just had that little disagreement with, that they were French. Now, the last, Frenchie teams blah blah disrespect the guard video, that was very controversial, with the vast majority of comments being, hey, just because they are speaking French and they're from France doesn't make them French. I mean, I didn't really want to comment on that because that issue is very sensitive, especially among Parisians. But the way I look at it is if somebody is a French passport holder, they're French. Simple as that. I mean, as a subject, really. If you're a French citizen, you're French. And ditto, if you have a British passport. Now I will try in a second, everybody, to ID this horse. It's not directly in front. Let me see if I can get at least a picture of the hoof number. Unusual one, the mouth, very unusual.
Nee? Zijn die hoeken zouden er altijd bij zijn.
A brief moment to get that number.
Moment dat die anderen er weg zijn.
Okay, right, got the number, 1 second, guys.
Nu Dave. Hey, hallo, ik sta hier.
I think instinctively it's another one that we haven't seen for a while. Oh, it's Verbius, this horse. Did we see Verbius recently? There's so many V's. Venus, Verbius, V-Light, there are others. Yeah, this is definitely Verbius.
Зачем вам этот цепь?
Deze kant zo, ja.
Я не выглядит как украшение было бы золотое.
It's interesting, guys. It looks like a white spot over the over the horse's right eye. Look, it's kind of the key defining mark, I guess. Not sure what that white spot is, but it's definitely visible. Curious, a sniffy one this. Not a nibbler, just a sniffer.
Even wachten, even wachten. Hij snuffelt even naar de tas. Hij denkt van, ik krijg
Nope.
wat.
She said hello, guy. To the horse. Hello, guy. Nope. The horse is not named Guy. On my list, this is marked as being a gelding, or rather, not marked as being a mare. So let's assume that Verbius is indeed a gelding. Meanwhile, wow, look at this. This actually looks. Oh, almost got myself trampled there. Another spectacular bay. And I was going to say the other horse actually looks like it could be an 8-cav horse. That's a real beauty. Look. Wow, that is really the most elegant looking of the police horse I think we've seen before. Pity I couldn't get close enough to ask the name, but we will be back. Oh, what happened to you?
Foot injury.
Foot injury.
I think it's plantar fasciitis. It could take a year.
Wait, is that like...
That's just self-diagnosis off on the internet, but...
It's not infectious, is it?
No, it's not contagious, don't worry about that.
That's only contagious, that's what I do before.
It's swollen, but it's been out for 2 weeks. I've spoken to one of your other guys, colleagues,
Yeah.
and he had the same thing, but... And he's had it for 4 years, and the research says it could take a year to heal.
The unfortunate thing is that I personally would, not mind at all if certain parts of my body were swollen, but obviously I would prefer it not to be the...
I mean, I don't mind
heel.
shoulder problems, but I mean, I can't move around. I mean, I was chasing Tommy Robinson down the street the other day, like trying to film, like hobbling along, which has got 30,000 views already.
Nice.
It's quite good, you know.
Good stuff. Enjoy the sunshine, yeah?
Yes, you too. Enjoy your day, boss.
Cheers, Tony.
Palace.
Sorry, excuse me.
Now it is seen
Oh.
as the
Hold on.
entrance to the royal palaces, Buckingham Palace.
It's Prince William, guys. He's undercover, pretending to be a tour guide, talking about his father's palaces.
All the way to the river, which is where those trees are. So that gives you just how big this palace used to be.
Shocked everybody. We used to have him undercover here as a Ministry of Defence police officer. A lot of you will remember that from last summer. Now we have,
Until
the Duke is here. Everyone is sneezing super a lot. I think it's hay fever type sneezing though, as opposed to actually being unwell and having a cold. Constant sneezing. Back briefly in front of Tennyson, but he's cleared all the tourists off. Look, they've all gone. He's been left alone completely, which is good. I'm scared to go back in the yard, guys, in case something happens again. Okay, let's leave His Royal Highness with his tour group. Da-da. I haven't actually yet seen anybody bending over other than the lady earlier with the 2 dogs.
I think and hope that we'll see what we saw in part 1. I'm really hoping actually that part 1 finishes processing before this part. I've tried actually uploading both of the day's videos when I do 2-parter at the same time. In other words, uploading one from the phone, putting one on a memory stick, uploading it via my PC, because it seems if you upload them at the same time, they begin processing pretty much the same time and usually ready at the same time, or at least one would think. It doesn't, unfortunately, guys, tend to work that way, which is a problem. Why? Well, because ideally we like the videos to appear and be listed in chronological order, i.e. part 1 before part 2. Okay, here comes, hopefully without any stupid Frenchie kid taking the mick, the guard, gatesman. Okay, I can stand in front of the main gates because they're locked, meaning that he won't try and go where I'm standing. What's an idea of just how tall this fellow is, folks? Notice that his plume is pretty much at the same height as the top of Tennyson's ears. He's a big fellow. He's going to have a proper get through here, let's see. Did you see the guy that's rubbing his head on my horse? Oh. Always having a very lucky escape today.
Laura, dove sta Laura?
To give you an idea, the guy just moved out of the guard's way there. He's a little bit taller than me. Yeah, I'm actually thinking that well, maybe I did underestimate the guard's height. I'm thinking probably 6'7", maybe 6'8". He is a tall fellow, very tall fellow. Definitely not 7 foot though, I can promise you that. Okay, meanwhile, back with the Chitsman, who we've somewhat neglected today. Why? Well, because there's been so much else going on pretty much everywhere else in the yard and at the front. One thing I will tell you guys is that if there's 1 or 2 blues gatesmen that we know plough through tourists or scream at stupid idiots who don't pay attention. Now to those blues that we know very well don't stand for any nonsense, we can add the fellow here, as I mentioned before, who was the gatesman previously in the video with the tourist that was in his way. If, for example, the incident we've seen earlier that took place behind me with the Frenchie kid, if that had happened with the fellow on this side, the Chitsman as gatesman, that would have had a very, 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 very different ending. 100%. He would either have shoved him out the way or stopped and screamed in his face to get back. So the guards do take different approaches. I know some that absolutely do not want at all to shout, no matter what. You have to respect that, you know. Not everybody wants to have their face on YouTube, Roswa. All good? I see you helping the tourists over there with their purchases and everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah? Pretty chill morning, luckily so far. Everyone's behaving themselves, aren't they? It seems. It actually does that. Is exactly. It makes a real change. Bang on. You too, Chuck. Okay, old Trooper's done his work.
and he's off, I guess, to have some lunch or to have a rest, a well-deserved rest, I might add. He's a lovely fellow. Oh, a second. Walkies for another cute trooper's dog. How many of the... I think almost every single trooper that works at London District has got a dog. This is the kind of the view that the guard has when he's standing in the arches. And no, I'm not in the arches filming this, obviously. Who's up next? She's not doing anything wrong, but she says sorry to everybody because they're all waiting. But then she was waiting before, so take your time. Don't worry about the other people. Some of the tourists are crazy impatient. Call this like Gatesman cam. Oh, the chief is coming out, everyone. That, ladies and gents, is the boss on the ground here. Lieutenant Colonel, I'm sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, folks. We've seen him before. He's often out and about, actually, here at Horse Guards. He could just sit upstairs, have an easy life, because he's worked hard to get as far as he has up the ranks. He's always out and about. And he's much respected here by the troopers and by everyone else. Oh, hold on, that's interesting. For the first time ever, I just saw the police agreeing to... wait, hold on. They actually agreed to let somebody take... I'm sure the guy that got the nod is law enforcement, because they never, ever stop for pictures like that. And they've just said no to him as well. Yep. A friend or law enforcement. They never, ever say yes. You can pose with us for pictures. I mean, yes, the officers are in lots and lots of Horse Guards videos, but they don't want to become an attraction themselves. I can tell you that. They're very modest, actually. The Ministry of Defence police officers that work here. And this, it might not look like, guys. Very stressful environment. We all know how quickly things can go massively wrong here. Shop is bustling. Look. Okay, let's try and finish up at the front. Try and split it evenly between Tennyson and Verbius. I think we'll start with Verbius, because Tennyson's the way I'm walking anyway. So let's start with beautiful Verbius. I haven't actually managed yet to get a spot directly in front of Verbius since we arrived. That's about to change, people. If it means having curly hair in the frame briefly. In fact, actually, the troopers pulled the horse right back into the box because of the sunshine. So scrap that. We'll go back to the other end with Tennyson. If he pulls the horse back out, then I will go back. Tennyson's really pushing people out of the way a lot today, actually. See this in a little bit. There we go. You scoundrels, taking up all the room. I can't believe it.
No, it's okay. I'm kind of like moving around a little bit. Look, this one's super nippy. Oh, she's called on this puppy. See. Okay, so they're trying. They're moving everyone back out of the way. I think the gatesman's about to do his final rounds. Or what's likely to be his final rounds. As he's heading to the tunnel. Yep, tunnel it is. Can't decide, guys. Inside, outside. It's a tough one. You know what? I'm pretty sure, given the fact that there's a trooper out in the yard helping with the crowd, that we're going to see. Yeah, it's a double change, isn't it? Just deciding which way to go. Let's get myself out of the way.
Second one, like horse come.
Yeah, okay.
So right, way back, folks. Way back. We're in the corner, right next to the box. That's where we're going to stay today. In fact, I don't think I've ever filmed it from this corner. Like, right on the corner. Look, there's the box. There's the doors of the box. Bit of a scrum, in fact, at the doors of the box. This will get the horse approaching directly between the fabled white lines. I'm actually now not the closest to the box though. That's going to be interesting what the trooper's going to say. Oh, there's the boss pack. I think over the far corner people is like, notice the far corner is Boston light. way too much glare where that chap's trying to film. I think that's why most people have avoided the other corner. For a minute. I should be able to get the new gatesman very cleanly. There we are, big bong. Slightly gloomy actually in this corner. Wait for the horse to go in, then we'll dash the other end where the tunnel is. First, Venus, who was the other one? I forgot. Trot. Apologies for the tourist heads though, folks, in the front. So that's a sort of super tall fellow with a camera. Wow. That's actually one of the closest close-ups we've ever got of the guard heading into the box. Now, massive number of people here, like an absolute wall of tourists. Look at that. Okay, before we get 78 comments under this video asking why did the trooper slap the horse, folks, the slap on dismount is to let the horse know about the imminent weight displacement. Trooper wearing full kit, heavy boots, sword, cuirass, helmet, etc. The full kit weighs a ton. It's pretty damn heavy. Okay, that's the reason why. Interesting viewpoint. Let's just stand up on the bollard and watch instead. So next up, the gatesman. People are going to start to move, but they will bring out a new gatesman and chitsman. So this is actually working perfectly for us right now. That's it, folks. Tourists disperse, having missed the best bit. Which means we can wander straight to the front. Oh, this lady looking vexed. She's like, what about my two dogs? They need tunnel space. What do I do? Okay, back at the front. Ta-da. I'm most interested to see who is going to be the new gatesman. These tourists keep moving their cabbage heads in front of the camera. We're not going to see it. Unbelievable.
It's like a farmer's market here on Monday, folks. I've never seen so many onions, turnips and carrots. People on the corner are a bit too close. I'll just tell them to get back. Okay, so that's the relief done, and they're going to obviously retrieve the chitsman, who's still in the arch. Meanwhile, here comes our new gatesman. The officer behind me is already telling them to make a gap, so he's not going to smash out them out of the way, definitely not. See, look. Ta-da! Clean and easy. And they're just finishing off over on the other side. So the very tall gatesman is now off duty. Bingo. And there we have it, guys. Beautifully orderly, as one would expect. Not sure if there's an issue here in the yard or what's going on. It's almost a pity actually to be coming close to the end. Unfortunate, but inevitable. This is part 2, folks. I will link, as I have been doing recently when I remember to do so. Sorry, it's not always something that's easy to remember. I will link back to part 1, which was, to be honest, probably the smoothest start to a week here at Horseguards this year. It was a very, very, very good morning. Until it went wrong with those silly Frenchies. So yeah, I will link back to Paul. Bro. Oh, he's being serious now, he's worried the camera. Meanwhile, half Banana Man. Okay, if it's going to a wrestling match, he's going to wrestle Banana Man. Horseguards changing room. Damn, take your time, bro. Oh. Don't waste pointing that way. The guard in there is laughing and joking and smile for the camera. There's a civvy workers, MOD workers that just came out. Damn, bro's going to be here all day, I think. Okay, crossed arms coming up next. Just make sure she's the boss, the one on the right. Make sure the pictures are good, and then boom, they're off. Meanwhile, folks, on the other side, we're just about, and I do mean this sincerely, regrettably just about to finish. Unusual. Kid is absolutely, look, kid sitting on the floor, just looking at the cards, mesmerised by the King's Lifeguard. The Spanish kid. Nope, not getting any numbers dropped into guards' boots, folks. It used to be a big deal back in the day, but not anymore, sadly. And that's a pity, because if, for example, you're going to get, I don't know, 5 or 10 numbers dropped in your boots when you're at work, means you've got multiple choices. Back at the front, and we're out of time. People, what a fun morning. I mean, fun morning. It's actually quite tiring, actually. I forget how much warm days, let alone hot, warm days. Ooh. Yeah, you notice it a lot more than when it's chilly. When it's chilly, you want to keep moving to keep your circulation going and keep yourself warm. But on these hot days, the opposite problem. I think I probably need to get a lighter pack. I like to carry a heavy pack on my back because it's kind of good to be carrying a nice heavy weight when I'm walking around. Plus it means I don't need to waste time going to the gym. This is my gym. Anyway, folks, it's exactly, as you can see on the clock at the bell tower, 10 minutes past 1. Perfect timing to bid you all farewell, people. I'll be back as ever with a brand new vlog in a day or two. Bye for now, guys.